This is Changsha. Something happened here that changed the entire global construction industry forever, and the world is only now beginning to understand its real impact. This is the place where China overtook the entire world, a factory that teaches the art of building entire buildings in record time. 204 rooms are being built here simultaneously. Every part of one complete building is manufactured together in one place at the same time. No welding was used anywhere. This was a revolutionary decision. Every single bolt has been mathematically calculated for maximum strength. 0.5 millimeter accuracy, the same precision used in aircraft components. These are not ordinary construction materials. This panel blocks minus 30 degrees Celsius and plus 50 degrees Celsius equally, in a factory under perfect conditions. A traditional plumber takes 3 days for one bathroom. Here, a robot completed this entire bathroom in just 1 hour. On site, the electrician does only one thing, connects 2 plugs. That's just 4 minutes of work. 127 checkpoints. If even one fails, the module does not ship. Fix it first, not later on site. Before construction begins, AI has already simulated all 204 crane lifts. The real build is simply a copy of the digital twin. 3 months of factory production, 204 modules, numbered and ordered with military precision. A piece of a city is ready. Loading begins 12 hours earlier. Top floor modules first, then ground floor, every sequence planned to the minute. With police escort, the convoy moves at the time of least traffic in the city, everything planned and executed perfectly. 6 weeks of work, 2 millimeter accuracy across the entire slab. One wrong bolt and every floor above it would also be wrong. One crane, 204 lifts. Lifting everything from a single position saves 4 hours of crane relocation time. Module 1A, the first module. If this is even 3 MOF, floor 10 will be 30 MOF. No tolerance for error. More than 10,000 lifts completed with 0 incidents. Not because of better culture, because of better design. The clock starts now, 28 hours and 45 minutes. The first piece has been lifted. The build has officially begun. 15 tons, 20 meters up. Millimeter accuracy required. The crane operator is watching a live camera feed. Only 2 meters remaining. If it rotates even 5 degrees, the bolt holes will miss entirely. Hold it perfectly steady. 1.4 millimeters off center, well within tolerance. The crane releases the load. Module 1A is now done. Not just tight, a precise torque number, calculated, applied, and verified. A weld hides flaws, a torqued bolt does not. 8 minutes, from one module to the next, this is the beat. 204 times without stopping. 1 hour, 6 modules. Ground floor northeast quarter done. Now the team goes up floor by floor. 1 joint, fire-rated, waterproof, acoustic, and structural. All achieved in a single pass with BROAD system. 40 connections per hour. The same work in conventional construction takes 6 weeks. Now it happens in 28 hours. 4 minutes, complete electrical connection for 1 full module, done. Conventional construction took 3 weeks for this. 12 hours, 5 floors. Night shift arrived, not a single minute of break. The crane kept going. Come inside, the tiles are laid. The sockets are ready. The water pipe is connected. Only the window glass is missing. 18 hours, 8 floors, all night without stopping. The sun rises on something that did not exist yesterday. The 204th module, the last one, the crane lowers it slowly. The bolt holes align perfectly. 28 hours and 45 minutes. 133 workers, 204 modules, 1 crane, 0 welding, done. From the outside, it looks like a completely normal building. Nobody knows how it was built. That is the greatest compliment. PM2.5 filtration. Air cleaner than a hospital, built in 28 hours, will last 100 years. 80% heat recovery efficiency. PM2.5 filtration to 0.3 microns. This is not just ventilation, it is clean air for a lifetime. Level 9 earthquake tested and passed. A bolted joint absorbs seismic energy, a welded joint transmits it straight through. Left side, a method 5,000 years old. Right side, something entirely new. The contrast is devastating. Steel is 8 times stronger than concrete per kilogram. A broad building is 60% lighter than conventional. Do the math. 40% waste in conventional construction. Only 1% waste in broad modular. Precision cutting means almost zero waste. Not better than a human welder, zero variability. Every weld has the same current, speed, and penetration depth.
All right, lowering it down, slow, steady, perfect clearance. Engagement confirmed, clip secure, done. Line it up, easy, push down. Got it, connecting the cable now. Nice, looks secure.
3 days, just 3 days after the 28-tower build, a home was made. Families are now moving in. 180 total wall thickness. R-value 28, better thermal performance than a certified passive house. No redundant layers. 300 million people will need homes by 2035. This was considered impossible. BROAD changed the equation. Running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 3 modules per hour. Modules for a 10-story building ready in 3 days. The cradle prevents the module from flexing during transport. It is a factory-finished product, not loose materials. In 2011, the plan was made, the world's tallest building in 90 days. The engineering was ready. Approval was not granted. 6 hours from truck delivery to solid roof. 1.4 million people were displaced in the Henan floods. Speed is life. 100 years from now, 100% recyclable. The module can be disassembled, relocated, and reassembled. Steel doesn't die. Safety factor of 3x design load. The connection must experience 3 times the calculated stress before any yield occurs. 214 inspection checkpoints for the ground floor alone. Everything is physically verified. If something fails, fix it first. RFID is tracking every module in real time. Place it in the wrong sequence and an immediate alarm sounds. In high labor cost cities, 40% total cost savings. The speed advantage remains constant regardless of location. 2-hour fire rating, double the minimum code requirement. Automatic dampers isolate each module. Fire cannot travel through ventilation. Commissioning completed in just 6 hours. A conventional building of the same size takes 6 weeks for the same process. STC 52 acoustic rating, better sound separation than standard concrete construction. Every wall layer breaks a different frequency. Fix it in the factory for 200 rupees. Fix it on site after installation for 20,000 rupees. This is why the 24-hour test exists. Even the stairwell is a complete module, pre-finished with handrails already installed, every floor accessible from day 1. The elevator shaft was built alongside the floor modules. Elevator car installed on day 4. Conventional construction takes 3 months. This is not a concept. This happened in Changsha in 2025. The entire film was recorded and verified by structural engineers. 3 operators, 4-hour shifts each. 204 lifts, every one different. Fatigue and full concentration at the same time. Pre-installed in the factory. Pressure tested before shipping. Fully operational 48 hours after the building is complete. No tools, no adhesive, just clip it on. If a panel is damaged in 20 years, remove and replace in 5 minutes. The balcony was welded in the factory in a controlled environment, not by a worker on scaffold at 8 floors height. All this tile work happened at factory floor level on the ground. The best tile work will always happen in a factory. No bathroom fit-out phase on site, no tiling phase, no plumbing phase. All of it happened 3 months earlier in the factory. Data logged every 10 minutes, accessible on residents' phones in real time. The building learns from usage patterns. Tested to 55 m/s, Category 3 hurricane conditions. The maximum wind in Shanghai was 40 m/s, proven to handle it. People are inside, they don't know how it was built. They are simply at home, that is the definition of success. Every independent study shows the same result. 70% reduction in on-site labor. Labor cost rises 8% per year. The advantage compounds. It is not demolished. It is disassembled, returns to the factory, new life in a new location. Steel doesn't die. 10,000 plus crane lifts. 0 lost time injuries. Not because of better culture, because dangerous work happens in the factory. These are not added features. This is pure engineering. Everything was calculated in the digital twin before construction began. Factory, logistics, and site. Together, they are one complete system. Looking only at the building tells you only part of the story. This engineer is 34 years old, holds 4 patents, 7 years at BROAD. He didn't know this was supposed to be impossible. A lifetime identity for every module. If damaged in 20 years, replacement specifications are retrieved instantly from the record. 2:05 a.m., crane restarts. The shift handover took only 4 minutes, not 1 second was wasted. By the 30th module, what took 4 minutes now takes 90 seconds. Repetition, specialization, factory conditions. Net carbon neutral at year 21. Concrete production is responsible for 8% of global CO2. Steel is 80% recycled at end of life. 47 countries represented. India, Nigeria, Brazil, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia. Nations with greatest housing needs show greatest interest. Not just tight, a precise torque value. Calculated, applied, and verified. Engineering is not approximation. 1 year later, residents complain about neighbors. They have plants on balconies. Children are playing, normal life. That's success. The second building's modules are already being made in the factory. Again, getting better with each iteration. Watch those cranes lifting rooms. A city in 5 months instead of 5 years. BROAD didn't dream it, they built it.